What up, YouTube? So we're finally back with a new sleeper project that we're going to be working on. This is a 1995 Honda Civic EX, and basically I just picked it up from the auction not too long ago. I've just been picking up parts. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Max Peating Rods. They're the one that's basically got me into building this car, who sponsored me with their coilover suspension, which is actually really good. They feel pretty heavy, so they look durable and everything. So we'll be testing these out. They're fully functional as far as adjustment and everything, so I can't wait to install those. I did want to install it on this video, but when I tried to drive the car, the clutch is completely shot and the water pump is going out, so I didn't really want to mess with the timing or risk the engine. So let's go over and see what we got here. So it's a completely stock D16 Z6 motor. AC is still here. Everything is all stock airbox, so if anybody needs parts off of this, the motor did run. Like I said, the water pump might not be any good because I heard it kind of gurgling over here when I started it up. There was no smoke coming out the exhaust or anything, but it is possible that this thing did have a blown head gasket as well, so I'm not really sure. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people still need parts off of this, like the P28 ECU. This is manual. Pretty sure the tranny's still good. Doesn't look like it was raced out or anything. If you ever want to go stock AC, got that too as well. Like I said, harness and everything is all basically here. So the battery is all kind of messed up and it's coming apart. I would have showed you guys, but it just doesn't want to crank over anymore, but it's all good. So I'm gonna show you guys the body, which is actually in pretty good shape for being 26 years old. Still got the original pinstripe on it, which I like a lot. It's got the hubcaps, which are perfect because I'm just gonna throw some good tires on those. Not gonna put wheels on here or anything because it's gonna be a sleeper. There's some scratches here and there, but nothing too major. Like I said, this is the EX, so it does have the sunroof. Unfortunately, it does have the tan interior, which I'm not really a fan of, but at least it's actually clean. No rips or tears, so it'd be a good little daily driver to have. Got the stock radio in here. I'm not sure if it actually did work. I didn't get to test it, but if not, I'll probably just keep it like that anyways, because it just looks more better that way to me. But yeah, other than that, the only thing I really see is this right here. It looks like they put, like, I don't know, maybe a EG Coupe 1 and try to make it fit, which they did, but still kind of tacky. But yeah, other than that, as you can see, the car is in pretty mint shape. And things that we are gonna have to do, since this is an EX model, I forgot to let you guys know, we're gonna be deleting the whole ABS system, and we're gonna run a Tegra DA 4040 valve, and then we're gonna redo all the lines as well. So we'll be doing all that on the next video. We're gonna be showing you guys how to take out the swap. If you guys haven't done one yet, or if you have and you just want a refresher, I'll be doing all that on the next video, part 2. Since I didn't get to show you guys the car running and everything, I'm gonna just go over the K-swap parts that I do have and kind of explain which way I'm going as far as that. So what I have so far, I start with the harnesses. A lot of people want to know what harnesses you need and why there's 3 different ones. So this one's, I'll actually be making my own harness, like you guys seen probably in my previous videos. If you haven't, I will be showing you guys how to do that. This is actually an 02 to 04 conversion harness, so I will be showing you how to convert it to 05 to 06 because I will be using 05 06 harness instead, since I'm running K-tuner. A lot of people probably wondering why I'm running K-tuner. It's just a lot cheaper, and it's basically tunable ECU. So this is the conversion harness, which basically brings everything to your cluster for as far as RPM, speedometer, battery light, etc. And then this is the actual charge harness you have to convert and extend. So this is your alternator plugs right here. This is your starter and starter signal and your knock sensor plug. So that's your actual charge harness. And then you have your engine harness. So this is the actual 02 to 04 Type R harness. And the reason why I'm showing you this one is because the tranny I'm going to be using is 0506, which is another reason why I'm using 0506 ECU, because it's just more simpler and cheaper. If you do run 02 to 04, you do need the speed sensor converter when you're using either the Z1 transmission or the Z3 transmission, which is 0506 RSX or 06 to 11 SI. So this is definitely neat, or your speedometer won't work and VTEC will not work. So this is the 0506 harness that I'll be using. It looks basically the same as the 0204. It is just the speed sensor is actually different. So I'll try to see if I can show you the plug. So this plug is a little bit different from the actual plug on the 02. They don't bolt on right away, and it does require trimming if you want to go that route, but I've done it in the past. The clip would always keep popping out when I was spinning the tires, so that's one reason why I didn't go that route. So 0506 is the way I'll be going. I'll show you a couple parts that I do have. So I do have my ECU ready, K-tuner ready to be installed. I got my little radiator bracket kit. It's only like 30 bucks. So it just makes it simplified to convert the radiator to the driver's side. And this is my Valix Racing eBay. It's perfect. It's just a complete bolt-on to your master to slave cylinder for stock EG to the K-series slave. And then I got my Osiris mounts, which is good old reliables. And some people wonder why I use these cheap mounts, because they actually work and I haven't had any problems with them. I've used them on about 3 cars so far and haven't had any issues, so why not? You can always get Haspor, Innovative, or any other mounts. To me, they're just mounts. It all depends which route you want to go. And then I'm also trying out a new company. This is a CZR race header with a megaphone. So headers are actually getting pretty hard to get right now. If you look to order, they're all back ordered from all this COVID thing going on, so kind of sucks, but it is what it is. The intake, just got a simple little K-tune intake. They're like 150 bucks. And then the piping, I will be going 3-inch piping to stock SI exhaust, which is going to be this one. I'm just going to take it off here. So we'll have Johnny JFab hit that up, and that'll all be good as well. And then I got my fuel line. I'm still waiting on my fuel regulator. The only other thing I really need is my axles, fuel regulator, and I'm still trying to figure out what shifter cables I'm going to use, because I'm using the Z3, so the A2 shift cables won't work. And if you try using the Z3 cables, you're either going to need the hybrid shift box, which I've used on my coupe before, but for racing I don't really like to use it because it feels like it kind of locks you out. It's just not factory. I like factory things better. So other than that, yeah, this car will be almost ready hopefully in about a week and a half. Like I said, I'm just waiting for those other parts. So stay tuned, guys, and I want to thank everybody who's been watching and been giving me likes and comments. I appreciate it, which got me to this point to actually finally get sponsored. So until then, I'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, or comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.